All right, what's up, guys? Gonna hop straight into a video here. Autosaver88 sent me a tonneau cover roll up, and the reason that I like a roll up is because I always have a dirt bike in the back of this truck. And if you guys have a trifold or one of the ones that slide, I like sticking the front tire of my dirt bike in that front corner and then sliding the rear end around. And you almost have to have a soft cover to load the bike how I like to load it. Or else I would prefer, honestly, a flush mount hard cover. So Autosaver reached out and they sent me their soft cover, which I was really excited about. And another reason I wanted to share this was because this was definitely on the way more affordable side of tonneau covers. You can go pretty crazy with these covers. You can get them for, I don't even know, I think over like $1,500 for some of them. Now, if you have certain stuff and you don't use your truck for what I use it for, maybe that's a good option for you. But for me, I basically had to have a roll-up one. So this is the option that I wanted to go with anyway, and it worked out that they reached. Now, guys, before I start installing, before I start reviewing, everything about this tonneau cover is going to be in the link or in the description itself. All you got to do, click the link, purchase. They range from anywhere from, what is it, the 5.5 foot, 6.5 foot, and 8 foot beds. So they have everything. And lastly, before I get into this, stop paying your guys' shops that you guys have locally to install these covers. Grab a beer, grab a drink, whatever, and this will take you like an hour to install by yourself, or if you have a buddy, it'll even be faster. Stop paying these shops big money to do the littlest things for you guys when you can just watch a video like this and get into it. So before I keep flapping my gums, let me just hop straight into this, show you guys what it looks like out of here. I'm gonna walk you step-by-step video so that you know exactly what you're doing. And yeah, let's get first thing, guys, the box here. Obviously, you got your instructions. Should just be, what, 8 simple steps? 9 simple steps. Super, super easy. So no reason to get too crazy with that. They provided you a click-on LED, which I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that. And then you have tailgate weather stripping, and then all your hardware to get this actually on. So let's get this out of the box and go ahead and set up a tripod and show you guys. Okay, guys, everything's out of the box now. Hardware box comes with, I assembled one of the clamps to show you guys generally what that's going to look like in the bed. So hopefully some of the pictures, I don't know, if you're not too familiar with it, you're not going to understand that well. But I want to show you the positions of how the bed rails are going to go. I want to show you how these clamps are going to work and then how I'm going to do it. As far as the roll-up cover right here, there's not too much that's going to go into that. That's really easy. You just roll it down the Velcro, roll it up the Velcro. But I want to show you how these clamps work because the pictures kind of suck. But right here, you guys are going to make sure that this is facing the back because this is where it's going to lock to. So just add these backwards. This one should be like so. That's going to be on the right side. That one's, the bottom one's going to be on the left side. Just make sure that you have these little black clips in the end. So all I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go rest these on the bed rails right here. If you want to, you can put a little foam strip that they provided right here up against your cab where it meets right there. I'm going to see how it fits before I do that. If I need it, I'm going to use it. If I don't need to, I'm not going to. But if there's a gap after I put this on, then I am going to run the strip. But anyway, let me rest these up in the bed rail. So in the bed rails, they're just resting, which they do provide this nice little foam pad, which I'm sure will be nice for weather. But where I matched it up to was the back right here. Now they're literally just setting on there. Same exact thing with the other side. Let me get into the clamps and then we'll get into the roll. So this is an assembled clamp that I just did real quick, but I will show you guys how this is gonna go here real quick. Make sure I got the right pieces. I do, okay. So it's gonna slide in there like that. I'm gonna run a bolt that's gonna go through the top that you can see on this side, wing nut on the bottom, and then once you spin this, this is where you're going to actually clamp your tonneau cover down. Make sure this surface right here, guys, is very flush because you want to make sure that you have that weather tight surface. So if you're like getting like a weird bind or angle in here this is not sitting flush against this when it closes, you need to redo it. So let me get into installing. I'm going to do 3 aside. All right, guys, so far my mock-up, I have it snug down pretty good, but made it up against the back of here. I will show you something that I'm not the biggest fan of. It's not the tonneau cover's fault, it's actually the truck's fault. But you can see it has a little guide that it rides in right here, and then this just clips up underneath, and then you tighten it. And once it's tight, I only have 2 of them in. I'm gonna wait to put a 3rd one in to make sure that the fitment and everything on each side is good, but that's where I'm at so far. All right, guys, so I wanna show you guys the tonneau cover focus has to slide in here, and how you'll know that it's like all the way in is this piece will butt up against this. So after that, then you can go around and you can tighten all your mounts down. I only put 2 in for 4 total in, 2 on each side, but you see that little screw right there? That's how you're gonna make sure that this stays fastened to this. So before you start tightening everything down, start up front and start working your way Just back. The last thing that I wanna add before I like wrap up, like rolling the cover down, because really after this, I just gotta tighten these down and then I'm done. But when this cover slides in here and you slide it on there, it has to go in this groove. So this little plastic piece right here, it will slide right in there. And that's how the cover itself actually stays aligned. So you're not really guessing, but make sure you're getting this tight. And guys, for a $200 cover, a little 304 stainless steel, can't beat it. You really can't. So let me tighten these down and let me show you guys the end result. All right, guys, so here's the cover. The sides are not pulled at all. I just rolled it down to see like I can still pick it up and then put it down on there to see how that's gonna look, but I didn't do that because I'm just finishing up. I wanna show you guys what the inside looks. Of course it's locked. Why wouldn't it be? So in here, it's going to set in these guides and how you're gonna release it, just like so. And then it pops right up out. So there's metal 2 pins right there. Pop right in there. So that one's like that one's like that. And that's what's gonna actually, that's what pulls your tonneau cover tight. So I am gonna opt to run a weather stripping on this, just because that right there is a little gap. So I could bring the cover back a little bit, and I might do that. Like all I gotta do is loosen those sides and bring it back. But I kind of like how it fits up here. So I'm not sure that I'm gonna do that. I might opt for the weather stripping and then see. But I do have an option to bring it back a little bit too. But I just like how it fits up front. And if you guys are wondering about sides, like I said, I did not pull it tight at all, but that's where we are. So big fan, guys. Company, Autosaver88 focus. Link's gonna be in the description if you guys want this same tonneau cover. So guys, for 200 bucks, it is very, very hard to beat. That is probably one of the best in the market, especially if you're looking for a soft. I'm not sure if they have a hard or not, but this is exactly what I was looking for my truck. So guys, till next time, support those who support you. Like, comment, subscribe. Till next time.